Hello, so today we are going to discuss supplements versus whole foods. That should you fully depend on only food sources for your vitamins and minerals intake, or should you supplement? Now, first we need to understand that food and supplement both have different roles to some extent, and both are a little bit similar in to some extent. So now we'll see what is the role of each food and what is the role of each vitamin and minerals for the deficiencies which we have to fight. So let's start. So now we'll cover four basic points here. That is from are foods enough to fight off the deficiencies which you have? Deficiencies like vitamin B12, vitamin D3, calcium deficiency, iron deficiency, etc. Are vitamins and mineral supplements necessary? Which one is best and why? That is food the best or is supplements the best from a deficiency fight off point of view? And then the scientific reasons behind it, like why you should do this and why you should do that. So let's start from are foods enough to fight off the deficiency? And the answer is mostly no, because it depends on which deficiency you are trying to fight off with the food. Mostly, many of the times what happens is that we have to take care of the calories as well while fighting off the deficiency. Now you can see here as I have written, we have to take care of calories as well when thinking to completely depend on our daily vitamins and mineral intake from food. A vitamin mineral supplement is less than 10 calories per tab. Now I can give you an example here. If you are thinking to complete your vitamin D3 through foods, that is almost impossible. That is near to impossible because the amount which we require of vitamin D3 per day is much higher than we will get from the food. Like if the requirement per day of vitamin D3 is this much, from food maximum per day, if even if you eat vitamin D sources every the entire day, you might get like this much only, or even this much. So you have to fill this gap, and to fill this gap, as I said, even if you eat vitamin D foods all day, it's only you can only help this much. So to fill this gap, you need to supplement. Now there are two benefits if we supplement. The deficiency will go week by week as you progress on the supplementation protocol part. And also you will save on a lot of calories, which are going to come from the food. Like if you're thinking like, okay, I have to only fight off the deficiency, it's okay if I eat how much ever calories I want. And vitamin D sources are like, dairy products, so they are pretty high in calories. So if you keep on dumping those milk products, those dairy products, your calories are going up, 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 and up. And after a few weeks, you will be like, okay, my weight has gone up. What is the reason? So that is the one reason you are trying to fight off the deficiency through foods, which is like near to impossible. So the best case scenario in vitamin D would be to supplement with vitamin D. Next slide, Anki. Are vitamins and mineral supplement necessary for you to fight off the deficiency? So the answer is yes when you have a lot of deficiencies. Now, what happens when you have a lot of deficiencies is that your body has a lot of requirements. And for them to fulfill, you will need to eat a variety of foods. And now, by variety of foods, I mean a lot of varieties, not like only three or four. You will need to eat a lot of varieties because the deficiencies are more. Now, on the other hand, when you take just a supplement, just a vitamin supplement, for example, if you have four deficiencies like of vitamin D3, B12, calcium, and iron, you can just take supplements of these and you can fight off the deficiency in the coming weeks. But then again, if you try to do it with food, there might be some foods which you don't like to eat, which your body doesn't accept at all. For example, if you don't like dairy or if you are lactose intolerant, you cannot drink milk or milk products to, sort of complete your calcium intake or your vitamin D3 intake. So the best is to pop a supplement pill. And now, whenever people hear this, they are like, are supplements safe? Yes, supplements are completely safe because doctors also recommend them. Doctors also know that we cannot just recommend you to eat food to fight off the deficiency because that will take a lot of time and also it won't be optimal and it won't be sustaining. Now you will need to supplement it. Now we will take an example of vitamin C here. You might have heard that many people say eat oranges, eat lemon to, complete your vitamin C intake, but don't pop a pill, don't take vitamin C supplement powders for it. You get vitamin C in two forms, that is a powdered form and that is a tablet form. So now many people say that eat oranges, but they don't tell you that one orange has roughly about 70 to 80 mgs of vitamin C in it. So now for you to complete 1000 mg of vitamin C per day, that is an requirement of an adult. That is a requirement of an adult per day. It ranges from 1000 mg to 3000 to 5000 mg, depending on how much activity you do per day. The more activity you do per day, the more stress your body is under. So the more vitamins and minerals your body requires. This is one thumb rule of vitamins and minerals intake. So for you to complete a minimum, that is 1000 mg per day, you will need to eat like 10 oranges or 12, 13 oranges per day. Now, 12, 13 oranges per day might seem impossible to many of the people. It's impossible for me also because with oranges, we not only getting vitamin C, but we are getting the calories from it. We are getting the fiber from it. So what will happen is that we will keep on eating only oranges per day to the entire day, and we will be forgetting our protein, we'll be forgetting our carbohydrates, and we'll be forgetting our fats. We will be only focused on the fruit and the carbohydrates which are coming from the fruit, which is not at all optimal in the long run. Yes, you can add an orange or two in your regime, but it's okay to not count the vitamin C coming from it, and you can supplement separately, like 1000 mg of vitamin C in a powder form or in a tab form. Now, like same goes with other supplements like selenium, magnesium, omega-3, etc. Now, omega-3 is found in fish. Many people cannot eat fish daily because many people don't have access to it. Many people don't like eating fish. They don't like the smell of the fish, and many people have like other problems related to fish. So what they can do is they can just pop an omega-3 pill, which you get in the market, that is fish oil. We also updated in the community about the benefits of fish oil. So you can just swap the like omega-3 tablet and you can get the benefit of fish, which you might have gotten when you have eaten the fish. So you can do this for the long run as well. On the other hand, if I tell you to eat fish on a daily basis for your omega-3 requirement, you might eat it for like a week or two, but then after that you will get sick of it. You'll be like, okay, no more fish, no more fishy smell in my house, etc. Same goes with your selenium, same goes with your magnesium. You get magnesium also in different food sources. So you just cannot fully depend on those food sources. The best will be to just pop a supplement and you can fight off the deficiency in the long run. Now, for optimal functioning of the body, we need to supplement with vitamins and minerals, especially if you live in a heavily polluted area. Now, as I said, vitamins and minerals requirement different from person to person. The activity which they do and the conditions which they live in. Like if you are living in a heavily populated, heavily polluted area, your body is under a lot of stress because it's consuming the pollution indirectly. Like even if you wear a mask, some or the other percentage of pollution is getting inside your body. It is damaging your body. It is your body's under stress. So now to fight off the stress, vitamins and minerals are a part of it because those are called as antioxidants. Those fight with the bad things which are entering your body and keeps your body safe and healthy. Next slide, Anity. Now, which one is best and why? I would say that supplements are best from a deficiency fight off context. Okay, not from an energy context, not from an we know the effect protein gives, etc. So you need to understand that it is best from a deficiency fighting of point of view. Now, there also comes monetary benefits and there also comes convenience when you come to supplements. Now, if I tell you to eat 15 oranges per day to fight off your vitamin C deficiency, a day or two you will be able to eat it, or even 3 to 4 days, or even maximum for a week you will eat it. But on the eighth day, you will be like, okay, do I really need to do this, or is there any great substitute of this? The great substitute is vitamin C. So this is how it also becomes convenient, and this is how it also becomes budget friendly for you. Convenient as in 13 oranges will take you around an hour or 1.5 hours of your day to eat it. But on the other hand, if you just supplement it, it will take hardly 20 seconds for you to get down that tablet into your stomach. You just have to pop it, drink the water, and that's all. Your work is done. And now, from a budget point of view, if you buy 13 oranges from the market, it will cost you around 100, 150 rupees. This is just an average, 100, 150 rupees per day. And on the other hand, a reputed vitamin C tablet of 1000 mg, that is per tablet, you will get it around 300 rupees to 400 rupees. That is 60 to 80 tablets in a bottle. Now you can compare if you keep on eating one like 30 oranges per day on a cost of 100 rupees per day, it will take you to 1000 rupees. That is only for 10 days. Around 1000 rupees, that is only for 10 days. Now, if you do the math, if you take it for like a month, you are spending 3000 rupees on just oranges to fulfill your vitamin C. And on the other hand, you are not even eating your protein. You're not even eating the other carbohydrate sources, and you're not even eating your fat sources. So the best will be to buy a 3 to 400 rupees vitamin C, and then you can pop it, or you can take the powdered form of vitamin C. Now, the expensive part of the vitamin C, that is some of the expensive brands, those are also not so expensive. You will get it at maximum 5 to 600 to even 700 rupees. That will last you for like 3 months because the tablets in them are a lot more in quantities, that is 120 tabs or 180 tabs. So you can see it also supplements also benefit you from a convenience point of view and from a budget point of view. On the top of it, you can have specific foods just for your own liking and just for your own satisfaction. As I said, even if you are consuming the vitamins and minerals, that is vitamin D3, vitamin C, magnesium, selenium, if you like the foods which have these vitamins in them, you can also have it, but not from a point of like fighting off the deficiency. You can just have it because you like it, and you can have it in the long term. Like we all like oranges. Like there are few people who don't like oranges, so you can have an orange or two. Even I eat like 1 to 2 oranges per day because I like eating it. But I'm not eating it from a point of view that okay, I have to fight off deficiency only by eating orange. I eat it because I like it. Now, to consume a wide variety of vitamins and minerals from food, you need to consume variety of foods, which is a lot. Like I explained in the last slide, you can't even imagine the variety of foods you will need to get in just in order to completely fight off the deficiency. And also, the main point is the quantities of the food. Next slide. Now, the scientific reasons behind it, like there is, we won't discuss it in much technical, but we will discuss it in layman language in the most simple line. Now, then there comes the talk of absorption. Like, there are many different forms of many vitamins and minerals. Many vitamins and minerals have different forms. So, the best form of vitamin C, for example, is ascorbic acid known to human body. So ascorbic acid, you will if you buy any vitamin C product, just see behind on the label the nutrition fact. It will be written there that vitamin C 1000 mg of ascorbic acid. So you can buy it because ascorbic acid has known to be the most beneficial and the most like it absorbs quickly, it absorbs efficiently in the body. So that is why I prefer and I also preach vitamin C of ascorbic acid. Now, same goes with magnesium, same goes with zinc, same goes with selenium. They also have their own form. Like zinc has zinc gluconate, zinc picolinate. Magnesium has magnesium complex and other forms of magnesium. Plus selenium also you have two to three forms or like one or two forms. So there also you have to choose the best form. Now, which is the best form of what? You can just simply Google it. The results will be in front of you. There will also be some researchers saying that why this form is better, why this form is better, why this form has higher rate of absorption, etc. etc. It's just like any other supplement which says that okay, you have to buy this form because this form is a lot more efficient and it gets absorbed easily by the human body. And convenience is the biggest reason why I preach and rely on supplements. The biggest of all, convenience is the biggest reason, and science will also tell you that if you look from a convenience point of view, supplement might be beneficial for you in the long run. Whenever we are thinking of fighting off the deficiency, we have to think about the long run because deficiencies are caused by years and years of emptying the tank of our vitamin C or magnesium or D. So now for them to fill up, for them to refill, it will take weeks and weeks to fill. You just cannot pop a pill like for a week. You are just taking five vitamins and minerals for a week, and you cannot expect that okay, in a week I'm fighting a folate deficiency. You might feel good because you are suddenly taking so much of vitamins and minerals, your body might change a little in a week. You might start to feel difference in your energy, etc., etc. Energy, mood, sleep, and other factors, and etc. But in the long run, to fight off the deficiency on papers, that is by doing blood test, if you can see the deficiencies are gone, that will take weeks. Like there is no fixed time, but it will take 2 to 3 months or even more, depending on how severe or deficiency is. If someone is deficient by only 10%, it might take less time for them to fight off their deficiency compared to the person who has like 90 to 95% of the deficiency. And trust me, there are people out there who have like 90 to 95% of deficiency. I have seen people who have a vitamin D score of 2 and 3 and on a scale of like starting from 30 to 100, the minimum requirement for vitamin D is around 30. So if the score is 2 and 3, it is very less. It is very less. So it will take you a few weeks to reach the point of 30. Then from 30, you can go till 50 and 60 and then cruise there for a while. So your doctor will put you on the maintenance dosage so that your levels of 50 and 60 remains constant throughout your lifetime so that you don't get into the deficiency zone. Next time. So that is all for today for the supplements and food part. This was a very layman language of delivering the webinar because we don't have to complicate it much. We want maximum people to get this and the reason why you should consider supplements over food from a context of fighting off the deficiency and keeping the calories in check. So we will all see you next week for the next webinar. Thank you.